Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. Gonna be MackWinston and Barcode in a Patreon cast of the month for Mac Tier 3 sub. For a long time now, really appreciate the support, so let's make this one a good one. Top right, it's gonna be Mac. Bottom left, it's gonna be a Barcode Zerg player. Extractor tricking could be Cyril. We don't know. What's his APM right now? Oh no, it's all the way up to 120. Not quite high enough to be Cyril, but higher than average Zerg players. Well, not at this level, right? So it's going to be a Diamond level-ish. Like Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Diamond 3. And Zerg players and Terran players do have like between maybe 100 and 160 APM on average, I feel like. And Protoss players can go lower than that because as far back as 1999, Protoss players can play slower than the other two races and still win games. So, oh my gosh, it's a drone scout here. It's a drone harassing scout. How many attacks from a drone does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Roll pop? I'm going to say, like 40 or something like that. It's going to be a cannon rush of the natural base here. But check it out. It's a pool first play here from our guy Barcode. He sees the forge. He's like, all right, throw down a pool. Let's not expand quite yet. The Overlord comes back and sees the cannon. Check it out. Excellent sight range from our guy, Mr. Overlord, Mr. Terry. That's right. You can purchase merch at falconpaladin.store with Terry's face on it, and handsome Terry face it is. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Turn back and forth and let us see all of you. So this cannon here and a gateway warping in as well. And the Lings are like, yeah, do whatever you want in my natural. I'm going to go ahead and go across the map and try to kill you with these Lings, but a little nestled away photon cannon. That is super safe from Lings. And a hatch at the 12 o'clock for on Ultralove here from our guy, Barcode. So yes, Spinecrawler coming up. The subject of this email was the monthly cheese fiesta, clown fiesta, that Mac gets into all of the time here, apparently. So, here we go. So the Lings are like, ah, you hard-walled a cannon. All right, fair enough. Goodbye. Understood. And I'm going to go ahead and try to block your natural base. If you want to expand, you'll have to deal with these Lings that are patrolling every which way. Ha, ha, ha. I've got myself a second base. Do you want one? Look into the eyes of these monsters and weep. So, chrono boosting out a Zealot. Spinecrawler and a Queen at the top of the ramp here. This Zealot, I think you're going to die if you try to go up that ramp. But we will see. Maybe you can run by just... And... Oh boy, never mind. We're going to go ahead and attack. Yeah, never mind. We are dead. Bam! Look at that range on that Spinecrawler. Dude. Excellent stuff there. So, Zealot down. And I think throwing down a hatch inside the natural base of your opponent in this situation is warranted. But I don't think Barcode is going to do that here. So missing injects. Oh, there we go. Injecting there. Not quite on time, but I guess on time enough for the Mineric Madness level that we are at here today. Yeah, what are we going to do back home? Cybernetics Core. Maybe like a Void Ray. A proxied Void Ray here. That would be fun, right? Cannon Rush. Into proxied Void Ray. Mac's like, oh no, I did try to expand to my natural base. And maybe we can expand here. What? A hatchery that's already done at my third base? Alright, so I started this. I started the cheese. And getting cheesed... getting cheesed and then cheesing back is a morally good thing to do, I say. Whew. Second Spinecrawler on the way. We've got Queens here as well. And robotics facility. Okay, so maybe an Immortal. Immortals do better against Spinecrawlers than our friends Zealots do. And it's going to be a Nidus. A Nidus here. So we've got 22 workers to 25. 25 drones on 2 base here. And Mac... Stargate. There we go. Stargate on the way. Stargate after Robo. Maybe it's going to be an observer just to be scouting here. Mac. We don't have enough minerals for an immortal, so it's not going to be an observer here. And Baneling Nest. guess, for destroying this shield battery and maybe these cannons. This is all powered by 2 pylons, but they are set well back of the front line here. And there we go. Nidusing the natural base of your opponent after a cannon rush. Dude, this is great. I love Mac games, at least the crazy ones. The ones that are a little bit more standard are like, okay, I get what's going on here. This is some high-level StarCraft for you. I appreciate it. But this Clown Fiesta stuff is just like, what? We got speed now. We're just vomiting lings into the natural base. How many lings do you need to kill these cannons? With shield batteries, 2. You get up here, kill the shield battery, all of your lings die. Congratulations. Is that a trade? There's the Immortal. He is getting it. And queens are pretty good. Lings are pretty good at Immortals, too. Falling back to the shield battery. Oh, this is insane. This is insane. More queens, maybe. Ooh, I like the Spire option here. Is he saturating this base? He is. He's saturating this base. He's actually going to take a third. Probably all the way up here. Yeah, why not? Top left. Let's do it. Zealots come down the ramp. No, not allowed. You're all dead now. Excellent job. So now... Oh, it's an Oracle, too. Yeah, you try to burn down that shield battery. Cannons are hitting you and Oracles are hitting you. That's probably not a good time. I would send a Queen through the Nidus and just be like, get out of here. Stab, 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 stab. There is a Queen here, but there's not a Spore here. Uh-oh. This Oracle is going to get some kills. He did not follow the cardinal rule of PvZ, which is have a Spore at every base. What if DTs show up? What if an Oracle shows up? What if the Oracle ends up getting 4 kills? Brutal. Brutal stuff here. So Mutalisks are going to be amazing against the Oracles and the Immortals, if that's what we're dealing with today. Queen, fight with the spine. Fight with the spine. Oh, didn't fight with the spine at all. Lings. Wow. Slipping on pass. I love that. Love that slip on pass. Spine down. Microback. Shield battery. Bam. Well controlled. Oh, God, a bunch of Lings and a bunch of Banes here. They've got speed. What do you kill? This pylon and maybe this. Oh, he tries to get in the mineral line. Okay. Ah, no, Mac. That's it. Is that your GG? That might be your GG. I mean, these Immortals are relatively unopposed. Barcode could, I don't know, make some Mutalisks. I think that'd be helpful. Oh. Okay. Okay, Nidus Worm sniped. Army value looking good. A Mutalisk is on the way. Where are your queens? He doesn't have a lot of money for that. He's making 1 Muta. Okay, these Lings need to kill the Stalkers. The Stalkers need to die so the Mutalisk can actually maybe have a hope at killing the Immortal. Okay, this is insane. This is insane. Yeah, look at this. Mac expanding to his opponent's natural base. And Immortal gets caught out and killed by Lings. I didn't expect that to happen. That hurts. These Lings are like, can we take 10? What can we kill? Nothing here. Absolutely nothing here. Don't do it. Don't even try. I love the 1 Mutalisk, though. I do. It's very cute. Spores. Queen pops out. Doesn't have enough energy for a transfuse yet, but can kind of keep the Void Ray away. Maybe temporarily. No, the lair dies. Oh, gosh. And he doesn't have a Nidus to evac the drones up to this base or to this base, and he didn't rebuild his Nidus network either. Oh. He should have rebuilt the Nidus network to evacuate the drones up here. He would be in such a better position. He's rebuilding the base. He's got more spores. He's trying to do this. This is insane. 47 to 20 total supply. 31 to 6 workers. Like, this should just be a win for Barcode here. But. Is it? Is it, though? Yeah, the Queens against Stalkers and Immortals are not going to have a good time. The Mutas are not going to work against the Stalkers and the Void Rays together. Queen getting some good damage down. Spore's getting some good hits off. That's big. If anything dies here at all, it'll... Okay. It's just sending in 1 or 2 Mutas at a time is not going to get the job done, man. Spore getting hits off. Void Ray almost dead. Spore dies as a result. He needs to upgrade something to a lair so we can get a Nidus so we can evac this base. Oh, the drones get a surround. The drones get a surround on the Immortal. They're going to kill it. When's the last time you saw drones surround an Immortal and kill it? That's insane. Oh, that's great. That is so good. Oh, lost the Void Ray. Lost the Void Ray to the Spore. That is not great control. A lot of good control today from Mac, but that was not it. And now this hatch is going to die too. Dude, make a lair. Build a lair. He doesn't have the gas for it. He's not been harvesting gas. He's been sitting here getting a lot of minerals, though. Okay, these drones are all dying. Lings get a good surround, and every single stalker makes it out of there. Don't attack them when they have shield battery support. Come on, man. Wow, every stalker makes it out alive. Worker count is now 17 to 8. Mac has gotten much closer by killing some drones and by making some of his own probes back at his main base and at his natural, which is technically the Zerg's natural, but who's counting right now? Ling's again trying to deal with these stalkers. Not quite at the numbers that you'd want. He's trying to drone up. He needs to drone this base more. He needs to drone this base. Probably more. He needs to get some gas going. He needs gas. He's not winning this thing with Zerglings. This is the weirdest thing. He's got more Lings here. Like another Baneling attack might be pretty effective, but he doesn't have the gas for it. Because again, he's not harvesting gas. Alright. The Spore gets positioned to not defend the drones, actually. Yeah, this Oracle's got 24 kills. 24 kills. Oh, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. No, he's attacking his own Overlord instead of the Oracle. What? He right-clicked on the Overlord instead of the Oracle, instead of just letting the Queen A move. And he's gonna kill his own Overlord with the Queen and let the Oracle escape. No! No! I've never seen that before. Okay, well, why would you why would you specifically try to kill the thing instead of just A moving on? Alright, well. Slow Zealots with no upgrades are here. No one has any upgrades except for speed, and speed for Banelings, dude. This whole main base is ravaged. Absolutely ravaged. Barcode honestly should have gone for just like full saturation on both of these bases instead of making Lings and stuff. Just get a bunch of gas going, make a ton of Mutalisks on 2 bases, make some Lings with the leftover minerals, yeah, and then come crush this. Oh, Stalker lives 6 kills and all of 4 hit points. We got 16 kills on that Stalker, which is fantastic. We got Zealots running in. Oracle alive because, again, a Overlord died for you, sir. You should be proud of that, I guess. Dude, seriously, drone. Stop making Lings and Mutas. Fully saturate your bases and then build things. Come on, man. You have hardly anything going at this base. This Barcode player is not hiding a secret GM. Excuse me, is not hiding a secret GM situation. He's not like, you know, this isn't some GM player out here like Probe playing Zerg. That's not what's happening here. This is not a good Zerg player. So main base dies again. Spawning pool dies. Spire dies. This Baneling Nest is going to die. He just won't drone. He just won't drone. He's like, 27 drones is enough. Stop shaming me, Falcon. I have plenty of workers. Now he's using drones to build Evo chambers and spawning pools, and he's got, once again, just an abysmal number of Mutalisks. He's got 4. 4 Mutalisks do not change the world. I'm sorry. They don't. Maybe 5 or 6 is the minimum. 4 is not going to cut it. Well, he's drone in. He's up to 30 workers now, but look at MackWinston. He's at 26. It was 30 to like 3 workers a minute ago, and Mac has steadily been continuing to build probes. Steadily here and steadily here. All right, Banelings do depower nothing, but the shield battery dies. And, I don't know, Ling Muta against cannon's pretty good. A recall home? Ah, Protoss. If you're not making use of recall, what are you doing with your life, honestly? Oh, this base was not adequately defended. Bam. Now it is. Fixed it. Oh, gosh. Mutas, turn around. Kill the Oracle. Kill the Oracle. Oh. Well, 30 kill Oracle, now dead. 36 Lings in production. Nidus down. Nidus Worm down. No new Nidus network. A new lair is on the way. Still not fully saturating his second base. Just not doing it. Just refusing to do it. This Zerg player is killing me, man. This is killing me. I think the last Mac game that I cast involved a Zerg player who was really good. Like, maybe too good for diamond level, and I kind of thought he was a smurf. This dude sucks. This guy does not understand basic tenets of Zerg. Maybe he's off-racing. Maybe his barcode is an off-race account. And he doesn't know you need to have more than 2 Mutalisks to really do anything. He doesn't know about saturating your bases and then making an army. He doesn't understand these aspects. And it's killing him. He's just kind of A-moving here. Sure. Depowered Ace Shield batteries. This. Remember when I said this whole thing was powered by 2 pylons? That was true. And now it's powered by nothing. Okay. Hold on a second. This was kind of genius. He came in here, recognized the inadequate amount of pylons. And now he's here to kill everything. Oh, hang on. New pylons are coming in. Just kidding. They're not. He's getting a 3rd base down the left side, but he still has 34 drones. More probes. This is Clown Fiesta. Stop attacking the larger army. Kill the probes. He just doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the power of going after probes and then running away from the big army that can kill you. 30 to 16 army supply. Still not saturating this base. He just will not do it. New Baneling Nest. He's working on 2-2 for his lings. Hooray. He's got more lings running in. Another Muta dies. 8 Mutas have died today, and they've died in 1s and 2s. This hasn't been Mutas dying, like a whole flock of 8 Mutas died, because there was Archons and stuff. Nope. It's like 2 Archons, or 2 Mutas die, 3 Mutas died, 1 Muta died. It's just horrible. I think that's it. I think this army kind of A-moves into this position. This all dies. There's nothing to defend it. Some Banelings against these Zealots are almost necessary at this stage. Yeah, nope. He's engaging on the charge lots with like 1-to-1 ling per zealot. That's not going to work out. He's got a spine. That's awesome, I guess. But not anymore, you don't. Army value 21-12. More lings in production. 2-2 coming in. Spore getting targeted. Getting some free hits off on the Void and almost taking it down. Prismatic alignment on that spine. Returns the favor for the Zealot boys. Queens get the Void Ray, but the Zealots are free inside your base, man. Worker count. 25 for barcode. 25. He's got fewer workers now than he did when he wiped out MackWinston's entire probe line like 10 minutes ago. I mean, the Zealots don't have any attack or armor upgrades, so the 1-1 lings are actually kind of be awesome. 2-2 would be even better. I love that Mack's taking the 3rd base of the Zerg. This base exists not fully saturated. Not fully saturated. Better than it was. I'll give him that. But dude, you have 600 minerals. Just make, okay, what, 7 here, make like 6 plus 3 here, make 9 here, and then make like 20 here with your 700 minerals. Saturate your bases, and then make army. Please, for the love of all that is Zerg, then make army. Come on. This is crazy, though. Mutas and lings taking down stalkers. Mutas trying to fight against a Void Ray. This one cannon has 33 kills. That is an incredible cannon. Well protected and doing its job. And instead of making enough drones to saturate your gases and saturate these gases and get all the minerals here and then make 20 mutas, which will win you this game, he's just sprinkling out lings 2 or 3 at a time. Boy, these 2-2 lings will sure win against Void Rays and Oracles and Charge Lots and stuff. No, it won't. Oh my gosh, he's expanding again. He's got 31 workers and he's trying to get a 4th base on 31 workers. This Zerg player is killing me. I mean, not that Max is crushing it, to be honest. I love you, Mac. You know that, though. You know I love you. You know you're not the greatest player of all time, and that's okay. Nobody is. I'm not either. Everybody makes mistakes, but okay. I think Mac might lose this game anyway. Like, that's what makes a fun game to watch and a fun game to cast, is you don't know who's going to win at the end. And at this stage, Mac's economy is just not great. 39 workers. Wait, did he drone up a little bit? He droned up a little bit over here. He got gas and he's not saturating it. Infestation Pit, +2 flyer for the 0 Mutalisks he owns. He's making 2. Look, If you're ever making 2 Mutalisks, stop. Stop doing it. If you only have the gas for 2 Mutas, stop making Mutas, please. Oh my gosh, he's still not prepared for Void Rays. He's still not prepared for Void Rays. More air stuff shows up. No spores, no queens. The Zerg player doesn't know what queens are. I didn't even mention that. He doesn't have a queen at this base. This has got to be an off-racing Zerg. This has got to be somebody who plays... He doesn't even saturate this base when he pulls the drones. That plays Protoss or Terran or something. And just thinks you got to make army and workers at the same time, right? Obviously, that's how you play StarCraft. Instead of being like, you make all of your drones, you make just enough lings to stay alive as necessary, and then you go back to making drones. And then when you have 60 drones, then you make a giant army and you crush your enemy. Which is why harassment is such a big deal against Zerg, is you gotta harass them so they can't just make 60 drones and come crush their enemy, because they will. Oh, I love the Archons at the front. I love the Archons against the Mutas and the Lings anyway, and the Banelings. Yeah, if your opponent is going for Mutaling Bane, you're gonna you're gonna win with Archons, is what's gonna happen. So yeah, this might just be a situation where Barcode has a lot of stuff and good upgrades, but Archons just crush it anyway, and it doesn't matter what the upgrades are. Okay. 47 drones. Let's go. Saturate these gases. Saturate these minerals. Do it for me. He's getting a hive. Adrenalings would help against these Archons and these Zealots, but that's a lot of Archon, man. This is a Roach Hydra kind of a thing. Ravagers, maybe. You kind of need those Brood Lords against Archons are also pretty good. Mac is back to trying to take the third base of Barcode. Defending it ably. If he jumps with like 4 Mutalisks, he has 10 Mutas on the field. He's like, wait, I can make 10 Mutalisks when I have 50 workers instead of 30? Yeah, you sure can. Ooh, Hydra Den on the way. Okay. So he is planning on Hydra stuff, which again is very good. Very, very good when it comes down to dealing with Hydras. Always has been. Hydra versus Archon's been good since back in Brood War. Ultraless Cavern with the Hive Tech. I mean, okay, he's getting Adrenal and Ultras. Fine. Fine. You're going to need more of it than he normally would if it was like Stalker Zealot, because these Archons are going to hit both the Lings and the Mutas and the Ultras. All 3 of them are going to get hit hard by these Archons, and none of them can outrange the Archon. So, oh, this whole thing. All right, this whole thing is dead. Whoa, he went for the main? Okay, cannon down, everything down. Maybe wait for Adrenal. No, okay, we're base racing, I suppose. Barcode has a lot of bases, though, compared to what Mac has. I'm not sure this is what he wants to do, especially with somebody who has Mutalisks. Okay, so MackWinston's entire main base is bereft of any evidence that Protoss ever was here. Barcode's main base is the same thing about Zerg. So yeah, base race. Zap, zap. Make like 100 Hydralisks. Make Banes for the Zealots, make Hydras for the Archons, and you can win this. If you try to deal with this with Ling, Muta, and everything dies, and nothing dies for Mac, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be so mad. I love this. Spine Crawler's like, 1 spine will save this base, surely. From this giant Charge Lot Archon army? Absolutely. Chitinous Plating's on the way. Is that going to finish? I don't know. Builds. Okay, well, his income's getting ravaged now. He doesn't have enough money to build. Well, he's 3 Hydras and 1 Ultralisk. And of course the Ultralisk is here. And of course it's going to pop out when all these Archons are sitting here. And of course, they're just going to kill the egg before the Archon or before the Ultra actually comes out of it, aren't they? Let's see what happens. Oh! 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 They did! He didn't know that was an Ultra, but that was a great move by him. I guess maybe you try to kill... Just try to base race it, right? I would honestly go for that rather than try to stop this army with Ling Muta. He's got 2 Hydralisks. Oh my gosh, he's going. Okay, well, goodbye, everything. You're all dead now. The Hydras are putting in the work that they need to do, but they didn't get rid of the Zealots. All the Mutas get exploded, because of course they did. Okay, I love the Mutas. Hydra, 3 Hydralisks, get them. Get him, 3 Hydralisks. Well, now it's 15 army supply for Barcode. He has no real money to make anything else. He's rebuilding the Ultralisk Cavern? No! No, you don't have the money. You have 29 workers on 2 bases. You don't make Ultralisks on 2 bases. You don't have the gas for it. Although, again, if you'd prefer to make 1 Ultralisk at a time, maybe you do have the gas for it. Okay, unupgraded Hydras entirely. Okay, they have a Carapace upgrade, which kind of helps. Lings out in front. Link, don't lose the Hydralisk to the Zealots. Well, lost 1 to the Zealots. These are 3 Cracklings, but there are 12 of them on the map. Okay, all right, well, that's it. That's it. Also, you kind of drag the Archons into figuring out where this is. 29 kill Archon, 21 kill Archon, 27 kill Archon, 28 kill Archon. Yeah. Why is he building an Ultralisk? This Zerg player hurts me. I haven't had a Zerg player hurt me this much in a long time. Okay, well, Zerg player's dead because he doesn't know how to play Zerg. I have not had that kind of a conclusion to a PvZ in a long time. Long time. He thinks the answer to Archons are Mutalisks and Ultralisks. I mean, if you have like 12 Ultralisks against like 5 Archons, yeah, you can probably do that. You do need to double up, though. If you show up with 1 Ultra versus 1 Archon, the Archon's going to win. Especially if you don't have chitinous plating, which you don't have chitinous plating. I mean, not that Archons care that much about chitinous plating, because they're over here doing like 40 damage per shot. Hey, it's the 1 Ultra without chitinous plating. Dude, this Zealot has seen some stuff. He's got 7 kills. He's got 8 kills. One of them's a creep tumor. Rad. He's long distance mining because he has no cash. MackWinston has no cash because he's mined out the Protoss or the Zerg's natural just about. So he's getting his 3rd, and that's it. Zerg player leaves. Yeah, fair enough, dude. How do you take a situation where you are up 30 to 3 workers and lose? He murdered the entire economy of MackWinston and then lost from that position. How? I know how, because he didn't saturate his bases. He had this base and this base and this base and this base, and he had like 30 total drones instead of, 50 or 60 drones. 65, 70 drones on 4 bases you can do. And then just make 12 Ultralisks and 15 Hydras and win the game. He didn't do it. He kept sprinkling out individual little Lings and little groups of Mutalisks and a couple Queens here and there and maybe a Spore if he thinks about it. It's ridiculous how bad this game was for him. Wow, 28,000 resources lost to 17,000. And Mac very intelligently made Archons, figured out that it was Mutas and Lings and said this will counter it. And boy, I sure hope he doesn't make 12 Hydras. And he didn't. He made 3 Hydras, didn't give them upgrades, did not give them an attack upgrade, a range upgrade, or a movement upgrade. They had a Carapace upgrade, which is nice, but not exactly the most important thing for those guys. They're not supposed to be taking hits anyway. Oh, so yeah, one of those games where neither player owns their main at the end, which is fun. I like those kind of games. The main base for Mac is effectively the natural base of Barcode, and Barcode's main base is effectively that 3rd base of Mac's. So, hey, you want me to cast your replay on the channel like this? Check me out at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. You can sign up at tier 3 for $10 a month, and you can send me a replay once a month and say, yo, cast this, and I'll do it. How cool is that? All right, that was fun. That was really, really, really fun PvZ. I mean, from a Zerg perspective, it was annoying, but I think for Protoss, they had a good time with it, and so hope you did too. So that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is